Please text the word Pelicans along with your issue and send location to 55555. Member of our organization will respond and address your concerns immediately. Next up on our promotional schedule, the first 15,000 fans will get a year in the corner.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Adley LaForge reporting from the sideline. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the 5 roaming the paint. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Good on the triple.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Here's Milwaukee now. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. A 3 from MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Williamson. Last game we saw him score 14. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable.
And, unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Now here's Giannis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Back to Williamson. Over Prince. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Pierce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've all...
And good! There's another.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Will Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set back in 1961.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Prince outside. From outside the arc, MP again from deep. MP's got 12.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now Fears, coming off 31 points last game. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Oklahoma City was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's good. He's got 8.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Giannis outside. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Fears, covered by MP. And the basket is good.
You got to have some touch as a guard. Fears showing off there with the floater.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Williamson. And he makes that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson outside. There's the 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've He's making some changes here. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Porter. Then there's Prince. And it's MP in at the point. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer. And another one falls. Amazing.
That ties him for the 4th most points in a single season.
An extended scoring tear for him, for sure. We're witnessing one of the greatest offensive years we've ever seen.
Yeah, and guess what? It could get better. He's now just 8 points short of MJ's 1987 year and 3rd most in league history.
Poole looking it over. Down low, here's Jones. That shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Fears. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Gritty play by Fears on the drive. The rookie showing some tenacity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And that one falls for Fears. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And another one falls.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Fears' shot is off. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Heat.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the...
And again!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season? It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. How about the play of some of the rookies around the league so far? Here is the rookie race, as all these first-year players have made big splashes in the league and certainly have bright futures ahead of them. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
Bucks passing it around. Takes the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pelicans trail by 11. Williamson up top, covered by Giannis. Williamson kicks to Jones. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for 3. There's Giannis with the slam.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We come back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot. And let's hear it for our contestant.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on, and that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. They host the 76ers after this game, and that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears, and it's Queen in at center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Williamson in the post, covered by Giannis. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run, a natural gift for converting around the rim.
Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Williamson missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Jones. Now Williamson. Antetokounmpo defending. Williamson against Giannis. Over Giannis. Another miss by Williamson.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Giannis gets it to go.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Hayes checked in for Zion Williamson. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. MP is number 1. Second is Zion Williamson.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And Jones now atop the key. Pass to Bay. Now here's Jones. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, it's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Guys, back over to you.
I can only imagine what it's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Bucks have gone as spotless, 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And here's MP for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Bay with a screen on MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And that one falls for Fears.
My favorite thing about Jeremiah Fears, he has a knack for coming through in clutch moments, and you need that from someone who's naturally ball dominant.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Jones. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner. Cameron Thomas comes in for Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Rollins. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Porter. Kuzma outside. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Poole outside. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Kuzma. A 3-pointer, no good. New Orleans getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Fears. Covered by MP. That shot wide open. 6 points for him.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drop. Substitution here for New Orleans. Williams checked in. Herbert Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Trey Murphy's checked in for Hawkins. And Fears is subbed in for Jordan Poole. The Bucks also with the sub. MP's checked in for Trent. Pass to Fears. From 11 feet away. MP grabs the miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Green is out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. And it's Porter in at the 2. Williamson left side. Williamson double team. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent.
3 points.
Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Williamson outside. To the paint. Here's Spears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fears with it. Now Green defending. The tray. They get it again. Yep, it counts.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Porter outside for Thomas. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Williamson in the post, working on Green, and the shot goes in.
Well, once Zion is rolling, good luck stopping him.
MP with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you next time.